Right, guys, we're going to do the cooking live. We're going to do a cooking live. I'm doing lamb. Got a few things to announce as well. Keep you updated with what's going on the streets. So I'll keep you informed with what's happening with Black Pope and what's happening with my friends. It's not looking good for Black Pope. Not at all. As they've spent a night in the cells. Well, we'll get into that now, okay? So my brethren's just come off the phone because he's just come out of the police station. He's been at the police station. Police arrested him because I'll tell you why the police have arrested him. So one second. So my friend's house has just got raided last night, and he was arrested because Black Pope has told the police how my friend tried to shoot him with a revolver. Now my friend's been let out, no further action, but Black Pope's fucked. So they've got the CCTV of him running my friend over, but there's no CCTV with my friend pulling out any kind of revolver. So they've both been locked up. My friend's just got out, he's on his way here now. All his house is being raided. He's been in the police station. They've read the statement, what Black Pope said. There was no revolver. There's no evidence. He's been out, no charges. So no further action, Black Pope, for my brethren. All these lies that you're making up with no evidence. And look now, the only evidence that's at that police station, that's why you're still there. You're probably watching this live now after you've been released on bail. My friend's not being released on bail. Left out the police station without any further action because what you were saying to the feds isn't the truth. So the reality is now is who is the snitch? Because we've got a statement now with you snitching to the police, lying to the police and saying that my friend pulled out a revolver and tried to take your life. Lies. His house is being raided. Nothing. Because it was a lie. He's gone to the police station. They've raided all the house. He's been arrested. And he's been let out this morning without any further action. Black Pope has been arrested. And he'll either be in the police station right now or he's going to be on bail. Because at the police station, the only evidence that the police have is him running my friend over and trying to take my friend's life. All over because he couldn't get close to me. Imagine how much I've been telling the police in the background that if you don't go and arrest this guy, one of us are going to end up being killed. Yeah? And I've told the police that. They didn't listen. Now the police want to help, want to get involved with the situation because my friend's nearly died. He's lost his pit car, Black Pope. He's lost his house. He has to pay my friend out of his insurance. He's looking like a muppet because he's run to the police station and told the police how my friend tried to shoot him without no evidence. Not one bit of evidence because it was a lie. You're on all these serious charges and it's all going to be premeditated because you wrote the video and said for me and my boys to come and meet you, the one that you believe were my boyfriend, and that you're going to start putting your foot down on the brake, posing up outside my nana's house in the hood, yeah? Thinking that you can do something, posting my 6-year-old daughter when she was 6 on social media because some kid tried to hit my daughter and I backed it and told the mum and that to get out of the house and you tried to twist it by saying I spat on the kid. You've called me a paedophile. You've ran my day down to the ground and I tried to take my life 3 times because of you. I no longer am mad. Yeah? These people on the internet, they know nothing. They know absolutely nothing. You can cap for the internet. I don't need to cap because I'm real life, Black Pope. Real life. You destroyed my life significantly. And you tried to take my friend's life because you believed he was my boyfriend. He's not on no charges because there was no gun. There was no revolver. You now can go up as a snitch because you went to the police station and you've told the police in your own statement that my friend tried to shoot you. Lies. The evidence that the police have is you running my friend over. That's it. You're done. You're done. All because you couldn't get close to me. So I'm going to have a nice bank holiday today. Cook my food. Because my brethren's on his way now to come and spend the day. So I'm going to cook him some food, you know, treat him like a king. Because that's what I'm like with my friends. I treat them like kings. So when you hear my doorbell come in, just know that that's him walking through my door. And I know you're watching. I know you're watching on them bail charges. You're on bail and my friend's got no further action. You're on bail, Black Pope, and my friend's got no further action. No further action. You're on bail. My brethren, no further action. You can tell the internet and be like, oh, they tried to take my life. Lies. Yeah, because I'll come on the internet and tell them straight what happened. There was nobody tried to shoot anybody. He saw my friend, took an opportunity and tried to take his life. That's it. That's even what the police have said. So last night when my friend's been arrested, all these houses been raided. Yeah, he's on his way here now. All these houses been raided. They've both been arrested. Not because of me, because Black Pope went to the police station because my friend was going off of his insurance. So because he didn't want to pay the insurance, he's gone running to the police and said to the police, they tried to blast me with a revolver. They tried to take my life. He's lying. So the police have gone to arrest my boy, the one that he's run over, searched all his house, brought him to the police station, said to him all the statement that Black Pope's made, and then the police have let him out this morning without no further action. Black Pope's he'll be either remanded in custody or on bail. And if he's not remanded on custody or in bail, he's watching this live now on bail. Listen, I want you to know this as well. 6 months ago, when you told us to come and meet you at the park, see, this shit's not for the internet. This is what you know and I know. When you told me and my boys to come and meet you at the park, right, do you know what I did? Do you know why this is going to be so... This is going to work out in court. I rung the feds and I said to them, listen, he's telling us to come and meet him. You know where he was telling us to go meet you and you were doing all that Snapchat stuff. I knew at that point you were trying to take our life. So I rung the police 6-7 months ago and I told them, this is what's happening and I'm scared that my friend is going to end up dying because he's willing to take my friend's life or any of my friends' lives to get to me. I told the police that 7 months down the line, you saw my friend and tried to take his life. He's got brain injuries, leg injuries, broken bones, the lot. And in court, you tried to call me a groomer. You called me a convicted groomer. You said that you was there when I was conceived. You've told people that you've known me. You see these women on the internet. You're all going to be shamed. You allowed Black Pope to stalk me. And when I was telling you as a single mother that I was frightened and that I've never met this guy in my life, you always easy, happy, reposting, laughing with him, sharing the lives like, well, imagine you being beat by a man, right? And nobody believes you. Imagine somebody wanting to take your life and nobody believes you. Imagine me. Imagine knowing that a man that you've never met can say all this stuff about you, can just take it to a different panel, but God forbid somebody else gets called a nonce. God forbid somebody else gets called a paedophile. He tried to destroy me. Not just me. Women in my area. Yeah? People around my area. Because this internet shit is not real life. You don't know what's going on in Leeds. You don't know what the streets are saying. You don't know what people are talking. I do, because I'm from the streets. Yeah? He tried to think that he can overstep me and overstep the boundaries and got himself into a tuffle where he put himself in this situation. Nobody else. Nobody wants to take your life. I'm not going to be giving my friends any kind of money to take you out in that kind of way. I'm going to want to see you suffer immensely. When you go to prison at the side of your uncle that got the 21 years for orchestrating a gang rape, Black Pope, that's it. You're done when you go to prison. You're done. Because look what you've done to everybody. Forget about what you've done to me. Look what you've done to the mandem in the area. Look what you've done to the people and how you have destroyed their lives. Look what you did to my nana as a kid. You went and got your mum to try and come and say shit to my nana. You're lucky I'm not talking about why your other respectful uncle is no longer here. So only because we've got the respect for that side of your family. Other than that, I'll be telling the people on the internet the truth. Let me shut my mouth. You see, I know when to overstep the mark. I know when to say and what to say. This is the difference between me and Jim. You posted my daughter up at 6 years old. You dirty man. You posted my daughter. You laughed at me every day. Yeah? You had women that don't look like me, don't live like me, could never be in my position, laughing at me, thinking that it was funny to bully me, to orchestrate all this hate. And look now, I'm going to have the statement to say I was never on the register. I'm going to have the statement to say I was never a groomer. I'm going to have the statement to say that you were bullying me for the 2 years, saying what you've done to Chelsea Lee Hart. I'm going to be able to prove everything now. And on top of that, you tried to take my friend's life. You're not getting it. Everything that you've done has been premeditated. How did you know this guy? Well, what I did was, Keisha was at a party. She had the security and she was 20 man deep. I saw one of the guys in the party and I believe that it was Keisha's boyfriend. The next day after the party, Black Pope's posting, Keisha Black's boyfriend's a nonce. Black Pope's posting what he believes Keisha Black boyfriend's grandma's house. Posting grown man's yards. Thinking that you're just untouchable. Posting Nana's people's addresses. Calling people nonces that are not nonces. Sending people in the community, forget about TikTok, crazy. This is why that woman went crazy on the internet and she had to delete what she posted because it was facts. At the end of the day, yeah, this is how I see it. I don't need to touch you. I'm going to live my life now, happy. I'm going to Saks, I'm going to London, I'm going to the Ritz, I'm spending all your money in my house. Yeah, I'm even doubling up on what's in the house. I'm getting new mirrors from IKEA. I can smell the new car. I can smell the new car with the insurance money that you're having to pay off my friends. This is the thing. Play with fire. This is how you'll get burnt. So you can come on the internet tomorrow or next week because now you're not getting your own way with the feds. That's why he's been hiding. Because he's wanted to act like a victim, like people are trying to take his life. He'll be on the internet in the next 24 hours. Screaming, unless he's not remanded. And the only reason why I'll be on the internet is because he wanted the police to believe that we tried to take his life. Yeah? He'll be on the internet now because the police have said to my brethren, no further action. He'll be mad now because it's him that's on the charges. And the evidence is him running my friend over in his electrical car. The evidence is everything on his page. So you can delete it. But we've saved every single video. You're going down. Checkmate. Checkmate. Black Pope. Checkmate. And I know it took a couple of times for you to lose your head, but it's your own fault. You've gone to the police now and made this statement. You can come on the internet and tell these people that we tried to take your life. You have to show the evidence, show the facts, show the receipts. You ain't gonna have any of that. Just like the rest of them don't have any receipts because it's a lie. You can come on here and cry to all you little bitch females because I couldn't give a fuck about them. Couldn't care. Couldn't give a fuck. Yeah? So how I'm going to see it is you can try make me look bad. You can try say what you want to say, but that victim mentality is expired. And that's all I've got to say to you is that I'm going to come down and come back up and then I'm going to do my cooking live. You ain't shit. You ain't above me. You ain't above me. You ain't above this. Understand? I overstand. I'm good, thank you, Emma.